Hey, good evening. Good evening. This is Scott. It's about 10:30 or so on the 27th of February. Um, just a quick update on what's going on with Sports Card Forum at this point. The good news is that a lot of the issues that we were seeing earlier today um, have either been resolved or we have fixes for or potential fixes for them to be resolved. Let me start with the inventory manager. Inventory manager, as of right now, is back up online. There are no issues connecting to it. It might be a little sluggish. Um, if you're searching for a player and you do notice it to be a little bit sluggish, um, off on the right hand side, what you're going to see an area for player indexing. Go ahead and click on that. Find your player, and then um, search on basically go through and re-index the player itself. It may take a little bit of time for it to go through. My guess is that the more popular players are going to get indexed a little bit more often, which is going to be fine because it'll find the new cards, and it'll speed things up as time goes on with the indexing function. Um, so that should be fine. The forms themselves, the trade manager, the card cash store, those appear to be online as of around 9:30. Everything should be working at this point. We are still looking at doing some quick cleanups on the databases themselves. Again, we should be either close to a full resolution um, or already there. I'm really waiting for some confirmation from the web hosting provider just to make sure that if there's anything that's going on. Um, if there's anything that does happen, I will be notified of that. The next issue has to do with the searching functionality on the site itself. Specifically, if you are utilizing the functions for my threads and then my posts up on the main header. Right now, if you do click on those, my threads and my posts, it does give you an error message of unknown local index thread in search request or post, depending on um, what you're looking at. And I'm actually double checking that as we speak, just to see if that truly is the case. So you're going to be able to see that if you do look for that. In addition, if you do try to do a search within SCF, it is going to potentially fail out on you as well. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it until probably early in the morning. I'll wait till about 5-6 a.m. To do this, only because I don't want to. Because I'm going to have to take the forums offline in order to do this, and that's going to be updating the basically unloading the search mechanism that's currently there, reloading it back in, testing things out, and that may take an hour or so for that to happen. I don't want to do it until we're at a lower time, and usually just from the traffic standpoint, usually the sweet spot is anywhere between 3 and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be honest with you, I'm not getting up at 3 in the morning again. But it is something that I will be looking at doing in the morning when I do get up. So that's something that needs to be resolved. I'm hoping that this patch that I have, once it's installed, takes care of the searching functionality, and then we're pretty much back to where we were on Thursday night before the changes took place. If you do find something, make sure you post it in this thread. I am going to keep this thread active for at least another 24 hours in case anything does come up during that time. I am hoping, again, like I mentioned in the previous video earlier today, I am hoping that we will be able to have a more of a town hall type style meeting in the next couple weeks. But other than that, that's all I have for right now. I apologize for all this. I do appreciate your patience with this, and hopefully this is a one-time incident, and we won't have to worry about doing it later on. We won't have to worry about this going forward. Thanks. Have a good night.